Hey everybody. I received a few texts the other day and somebody said, "Hey Bill." And I said, "What?" They said, "Look, I've got a can of chickpeas. I've got some frozen peas and some frozen spinach, some onions. How do I make something, exotic? How do I travel on my plate with just these basic ingredients?" Well, there's a few things that you could do to stimulate the scent and the taste and get your memory going. Now, if any of you have gone to an Indian restaurant or have been to India, you notice that certain flavors and certain things will trigger memories and they stand out. They automatically make you reminisce, this is of this country. Now, also, you've got to take into account that countries in and of themselves and the cuisines of those countries aren't monolithic blocks. What do I mean by that? Well, geography plays a part in things. People in northern India eat differently than people in southern India, but it's all Indian cuisine. People in northern Mexico eat differently than people in the Yucatan in southern Mexico. So geography does play an influence in how we eat. But you're going to say, "But Bill, what does this have to do with my friend's problem with the frozen peas and the frozen spinach and all that?" Well, what I'm going to do is show you a few steps that you can do in advance, which is known as mise en place or prep work, that will help you lay a better foundation for finishing your meals. And in so doing, you'll learn to appreciate and focus in on certain flavors. Now, these don't have to be necessarily used just for Indian food. A lot of these basic mise en place items can be used in other applications, and I encourage you to do so. Let's go cook.
More of the spices on top, less on bottom curry powder. Blend up mint, cilantro, chilies, lime juice, sugar, and salt to give a little freshness to your dish. It freezes well too. Here's fried onion paste. First we put in the garlic and ginger, we fry it up for a little bit, just to release a little bit of the sugars. Then we'll add the onion. From that point, we'll just make sure it gets nice and brown. We'll mix it in with the yogurt, buzz it up, and we'll have our basic paste. Now in southern India, we'll use coconut instead of yogurt and a few dried chilies. Here's the result. Now for boiled onion paste, what we do is we chop up an onion, add some bay leaves, some cinnamon, a little bit of cloves, and some water. We cook until the water evaporates, remove the heavy spices, and then we'll buzz it up in a blender. Now this paste will keep several months in the freezer, and it's a very welcome addition to any tomato-based sauce. It usually renders it a little more silky, a little sweet. Try it out. Can of chickpeas, tomatoes, onion paste, and a little bit of our chutney. Ginger garlic paste, a bit of our curry powder, and some frozen spinach and carrots. Fresh curry powder, some chilies, some cilantro and mint, and some frozen peas. And everybody knows you can't finish a curry without a pint.